Hooper up in Ojai, and he's an upholstery guy. And I told him, I said, I heard you're the guy that made the original seat for Easy Rider. And he's like, yeah. So I said, would you make me a seat for my bike? And he did. And this is what it was. This is pretty significant because as I am known for my wheelies and stuff, this sissy bar sat in the same fashion as this one does. But when I was doing a wheelie one time and I went all the way back, the sissy bar actually grazed the ground and kept me from going all the way back. And if you can see at the tip here, that's what kept me from going all the way back, with just this little tip right here. Now, just in case the airplanes or something are overhead, and I made sure I put a light up here, which actually lights up. I don't know where I got that from, some fishing boat or something. But the coolest thing about my bike, and the thing that kind of gets me the most looks, is my pipes. I called upon many of the motorcycle shops, and they all told me I was crazy. I said I wanted pipes that came alongside of my sissy bar. And nobody was going to make them for me. And I think it took me like 3 years of having this bike to finally get someone to make them. Whenever someone sees my bike and they see these pipes, they know exactly whose bike it is. The only thing that's really new school on this whole bike is a digital tachometer. This is from like a 1940s Ford truck. You know, the old little mirrors that used to hang down off of the window or whatnot. All these little things I found and put together in my own head that just make my bike the way it is. And it's just kind of, it's me. You see this bike, you know, it's Elvis the Wheelie King. Everything's not shiny, everything's not perfect. You see, I'm a rider. I don't sit here and polish my bike. You got the fork seals that have obviously been leaking for who knows how long because of my wheelie shows. There are some scrapes and bumps on it, but I don't change out the chrome. I don't want to change out the chrome. This is all part of the history of my bike, and you know, rides I've been on, falls I've taken. It even has the yellow stripe from when I hurt myself, and this basically was sitting on my ankle when I got into my pretty big accident. I like the scars. I like people have scars. I have many scars. You have many scars, and it's kind of cool to sit around with your buddies and talk about, well, look at this scar and check out that scar. I think it's kind of almost the same thing. It's cool with a motorcycle. It's kind of almost, it tells a story. It's my body. You know, my motorcycle is a machine, but it also carries some scars of its own. And I think it would be kind of stupid to just fix them. I never knew my father. I didn't know him personally. I was only 16 months old when he died. And my grandfather said, well, Joseph wanted to be in the sunshine all the time. And Joseph also wanted to find himself a California girl. When my dad moved to California, 1, he was in the sunshine all the time, and 2, he found my mom, who was a California native, so he got the sunshine and the girl. My grandpa did tell me stories about how crazy my dad was on his motorcycle. You know, that drove me, I think, to want to get a motorcycle, to kind of want to be connected to not only the bike, but also to my father and what he was passionate about when he was alive. When I got out here, it was everything I ever dreamed of. It was the blue skies every single day. It was the hot babes, the hot weather. I wanted to try something that most Americans would be afraid to do, and that's to go on national television and to go on American Idol. Try out for it. Just try. Why not? It might be scary to get out there in front of these judges that are on TV all the time, and they're in the music business and stuff, and maybe I might not have the best voice in the world, and maybe I am going to get criticized. But I took that leap, and I did, and I went on American Idol. I didn't get through when I first tried out. I didn't even get past the first round. So I said, okay, and I tried again. And by being perseverant and going ahead and trying something again, even though you're scared, you got the willies, your stomach is turning and stuff, you have fear. But I guess I just love fear. I love putting myself out there. So I did it again. I went to Arizona, and there was 12,000 people now, so there's more people, but I got through. And then I got through the next round, and the next round, and I finally got up to the judges on American Idol, and it was huge. I think what people like to see is rebellion and going against the grain and doing something that's just out of the ordinary and crazy. It excites people and it makes them feel alive. Freedom is about self-expression. People are sometimes hesitant and they refrain from being who they truly are and want to be. But then when there's that one person that takes that liberty to go ahead and put everything out there, put his heart out there on the sleeve, show everything,